drive them off and to get Claire out of the water.
I suppose you got a good look at these two men.
I did. I traded punches with one of them before. And the other was the living image of your ancestor, Captain Mephisto.
Why, Captain Mephisto's been dead for over 200 years. I hope you're not going to ask us to believe in his ghost.
The man I fought was more substantial than a ghost.
That was no spirit that came through the panel in my room.
We don't doubt for a minute that you and Mr. Reardon have been attacked by some kind of ruffians.
Or that they're afraid that you'll find your father in this power transmitter.
Of course not. Those things are all plausible. But this Captain Mephisto really strains our credulity.
That's right. Let's reserve judgment on the captain for a while and assure you whoever these rogues are, we'll try and help you catch them and find Professor Forrest.
I appreciate your offer, gentlemen, but at the present time, I have plans that I think will work.
Good. Don't hesitate to call on us.
We won't.
Excuse me. Pardon me, please.
Oruga, is there a motorboat available that we can use this afternoon?
One of my friends has a speedboat at the pier. I will make arrangements right away.
That'll be fine. We'll certainly appreciate it.
Why the motorboat?
We've got to recover the control unit. It's the most important part of your father's power transmitter.
That's right, but where is it?
At the bottom of the ocean. It was in the car that went over the cliff when I was chasing you and Captain Mephisto.
Well, that explains the motorboat. You want to dive for the power control unit.
That's it, and I'll need a diving helmet. Perhaps we can locate one among the fishermen or sponge divers.
What can I do to help, Lance?
Suppose you go down at the pier and make sure that the boat is ready.
All right.
You learned anything about the control unit, sir?
Everything. It's in the car we sent over the cliff.
Then I can dive for it.
Reardon has the same idea. Joe Benson owns the only diving helmet on the island, so you better get there in a hurry.
Yes, sir.
Hiya, Joe.
Was all right, up to now.
I want to rent your diving helmet.
Tank for rent, especially to your kind.
Thanks, partner.
Thanks for nothing. I wish I'd winged him. You're the fellow staying at the mansion house, ain't you?
That's right. I'd like to rent your diving helmet.
Oh. Loan it, you mean? I'm a friend of anybody that ain't a friend of that feller Brand.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
I know you will.
Goodbye.
Reardon's gone out to dive for the control unit. Go to the point and stand by until he gets it. Then move in on him.
Fine. He's just doing our work for us.
Sure.
Not making much progress on the transmitter.
It's really wasted effort without the power control unit.
Your alibi will hold good only an hour longer. Then the control unit will be brought here and we'll see that you finish the machine.
And when it's finished?
You will live as long as you make yourself useful to me. I'll be back shortly with the unit.
I could hardly hide my satisfaction when he said he was going to get the control unit. I thought it was destroyed.
I'm only in the dark, Professor.
Raymond, I can blow up the control unit and send Mephisto and his men where they belong. Come over here. This device is a remote control oscillator that controls the power transmitter from long distances. When I turn this knob, high-frequency rays begin activating the radium in the control unit wherever it is. It begins to heat up with an intensity that's recorded by the needle on the dial and this tube.
Why don't you turn it on full force and blow him up right away?
That would burn out the machine. But it doesn't take long to heat it to an explosive power. Now, let's get to work. Some kind of interference.
He got the control gadget. Let's go.
Working fine now. And whoever has the control unit is doomed.
Doesn't seem to be damaged. We'll leave the lid open and dry it off.
The needle on the gauge seems to be moving up a little.
Maybe the radium in the unit's throwing off energy. That looks like trouble. Get going, Claire.
Heating up rapidly.
going to explode.
That Captain Mephisto was holding the control unit when it exploded.
If so, he'll never know it was your oscillator which caused the explosion.
You'll regret that act the rest of your life, Forrest.
At least your plans will never succeed. The transmitter is useless without a control unit.
But, my dear Professor, you're going to build me another one. Immediately.
Not if my life depends on it.
Your life does depend on it. Think it over carefully.
And they almost overtook us when the explosion occurred.
It's outrageous that such things could happen on our island. Have you any suggestions, Mr. Reardon, as to what we might do?
Not at present, but we are not going to stop until we find Professor Forrest.
Are you going to be sensible about carrying out my orders? Or do you need persuasion?
I haven't changed my mind.
Captain Mephisto! Our men were blown up by that power control unit. Reardon and the girl threw it overboard right in front of them.
I know all about that. Did you follow them? Do anything about it?
Well, Reardon was armed.
I'm tired of alibis and excuses.
That's what I get after all I've done for him.
It looks as if a nice long sea voyage might be good for your health.
You're not so wrong. If I had the money, I'd get off this island in a hurry.
You spoke with Reardon. Do you happen to know the name of the girl who was here with him?
No, I don't.
Does she look like this?
Why, yes. That's her. Your daughter?
Yes.
She and Reardon came here to find you, but they haven't got a chance against Mephisto.
If you'll help them arrange my escape, I'll see that you receive more than enough money to get you off this island.
Mephisto would kill me if he caught me.
Then don't let him catch you.
Write your daughter a note telling her to meet me. I'll talk it over with her and see what we can fix up.
That's a bargain, Bram.
Tell her to come alone and say nothing about it to anyone.
Claire, I am alive and well, but a prisoner. Say nothing about this to anyone, but hurry to meet a friend of mine at...
Pinnacle Rocks.
All right, when do I get my dough and how much?
As soon as I'm away from here, I'll see that you receive $5,000.
I'm taking a long chance on you, Professor.
Someone left this in the mailbox for you, Miss Forrest.
Well, thanks, Ruger. Where can I get a car immediately?
May I drive you somewhere, Miss Forrest?
No, thank you. I'll have to go alone.
Then take my car. It's just outside.
Thank you.
Ruger, will you tell Miss Forrest that I'm back?
She left a short while ago, sir.
Did she say where she was going?
No, and she received a message, borrowed Mr. Melton's car, and hurried off. She seemed very excited.
Do you know who the message was from?
No, but it came in that envelope.
Thank you. This is her father's writing. Pinnacle Rocks, father. I'm afraid Miss Forrest is going into a trap.
B6 calling CM. B6 calling CM. Come in, DM.
This is CM. Go ahead, B6.
Your orders have been carried out, Captain Mephisto. The girl is here.
I'll come there at once and take charge of her personally.
Yes, sir.
Toss that gun away.
is on his way here.
I'll be ready for him. My car's at Pinnacle Rocks. Get it and bring it back here.
But you can't face him unarmed.
I'll find that man's gun. Go out through the window.